Up, sister. Put them up.
Irish, what are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Give me that. I'm your old friend Amnesia.
Oh, good. Blimey.
There's a lot that can be said about a game such as Red Dead Redemption, which takes the engine that we've seen in Grand Theft Auto 4 and turns it into a western, but that description doesn't really do the game justice. Red Dead Redemption is really something special. You're in the cowboy boots of one John Marston, a former outlaw who's forced to betray his former gang members in exchange for the safe return of his wife and son, during a time where the Wild West is coming to an end. The story presents and tells itself in a powerful and engrossing way that's one of Rockstar's best and easily equaling that of Grand Theft Auto 4. There's a large world to explore out there between New Austin and northern Mexico. The large landscape will take roughly 10 minutes to ride from end to end, but unlike the dense cities of Grand Theft Auto 4, the world here has far more in common with something such as Fallout. To keep things interesting, you'll often come across random encounters such as a stranger stranded in the wilderness or a man running from a pack of wolves. These events have no bearing on the larger story, but they do yield small amounts of cash and that can be spent at stores, and they also alleviate some of the boredom should you wish to travel between cities by horse rather than fast travelling. There's plenty of mini-games to distract you from the main game: poker, liar's die, five-finger fillet, arm wrestling. These are all available to gamble on, but sadly these minigames are only available in single player. There are several outfits to unlock, such as one that will help you cheat at poker, and several horses to find with different levels of toughness and speed, as well as side missions to complete. So getting 100% completion here won't be something that you'll achieve quickly. The multiplayer might not take you through the single player campaign, but you do get to enjoy the open world. Up to 16 players can be on the server at once, and you can work together to complete tasks, although the size of the world you may not even meet everyone who's playing on the same server as you. Should you meet other players, you can choose to work together by defeating strongholds, hunting, or doing some of the various challenges, but most likely when you meet each other you'll just start shooting. This gets interesting as teams, or rather posses, start forming between groups. If you fancy a little more structure to your multiplayer, they're your usual modes of death matches and several team-based modes such as Capture the Flag. These modes are a lot of fun, and the more you do, the more levels you gain, and weapons that unlock. Multiplayer isn't without its issues, and overly accurate auto-targeting along with some very accurate long-range higher level weapons could leave new players without much defense, especially if they're caught in the open. Having a shooter based on the same Rage engine as GTA brings together a few of its troubles. Most notable of these is the rather temperamental cover system that behaves in often very unreliable ways. Sometimes it'll save you, and other times it'll lock you straight in the path of fire. The gunplay has been adjusted a little. There's now a radial weapon selection menu, and auto-targeting can be simplified to the point where you can take out foes with little to no effort. I do have to call issue with the fact that you're unable to swim in the land of Red Dead. Just like in GTA 3, getting water up much above your waist results in instant death. You aren't often near water, but not even having a short swim timer can be a little frustrating, and should you lose your footing even in a shallow bank. Red Dead Redemption is a spectacular game. It may not appeal to everyone. Those who enjoy GTA for its random and wanton destruction will find Red Dead Redemption a little restrictive, and just not as entertaining. But if you have any love for the stories of the Grand Theft Auto games, or just a well-told western, then you'll find that Red Dead Redemption is a game that you will not soon forget.
So far away. It's so far, so